Welcome to ClubhouseNews.com. You're tuned in to Clubhouse News Weekend for the week ending Saturday, November 1st. I'm McKenna.
And I'm Sebastian. Brazil re-elected President Dilma Rousseff of the Workers' Party this week after she scored a narrow victory against Aécio Neves of the Brazilian Social Democratic Party. After becoming the country's first female president in 2011, Rousseff helped the country get back on its feet financially. However, times have been tough lately, which is why the presidential race was fierce. Her decisions will have a major impact across the globe, since Brazil is the largest South American country, the fifth biggest country in the world in terms of both geographical area and population. With a population of over 200 million, where 143 million are eligible voters, the hotly contested election means there will be some serious divisions in the coming years. Still, that widespread difference of opinions hasn't discouraged Rousseff, who vows to continue fighting political corruption in the government, promote economic growth, and conserve the Amazon rainforest.
Meanwhile, America's political leaders are pulling out all the stops on the last leg of the campaign trail, because the midterm elections for Congress are coming up on November 4th. See, our government is split into three branches that form a system of checks and balances. The lawmaking legislative branch, headed by Congress, the law-evaluating judicial branch, overseen by the Supreme Court, and the law-enforcing executive branch, led by the President. Congress is made up of two halves: the Senate, which has two elected representatives from each of the 50 states, and the House of Representatives, which has 435 voting members proportionally chosen based on state populations. That means that the most populated state in the country, California, has 2 representatives in the Senate and a whopping 53 representatives in the House for its approximately 38 million citizens. Meanwhile, a state like Nevada only has 3 representatives in the House for its population of about 2.8 million people. While our president is elected every 4 years for a 4-year term, elections for Congress are held every 2 years. Elected members of the House of Representatives serve 2-year terms, whereas senators serve 6-year terms that are staggered. So 1/3 of them are always up for election every 2 years. Midterm elections refer to ones held 2 years after a president's election. The 2 most powerful political parties in the USA, Republicans and Democrats, battle during these elections for majority control of the Senate and House of Representatives. Whoever wins the most seats can strongly influence which laws get passed in the USA. So be sure to vote for your local representatives when you reach the legal voting age of 18.
Hawaiian citizens of Pahoa are scrambling for cover as the Kilauea volcano spews a river of scorching lava that's swallowing up their town.
Liquid hot magma.
The 2,000-degree flood of molten rock is creeping at about 30,000 feet per hour and has burned up fences, a cemetery, and several houses in its path. See, when hot fluid called magma rises from beneath the Earth's crust, it builds gaseous pressure in a volcanic mountain, eventually exploding. Once the magma comes out of the ground, it's called lava. Some of the most ancient and famous volcanic explosions include Mount Vesuvius's destruction of Pompeii in Italy back in AD 79, and Krakatoa blowing up in Indonesia with 13,000 times the power of an atom bomb. Even the mythical lost city of Atlantis is thought to have been destroyed by the Thera eruption near Greece around 1600 BC in one of the biggest volcanic events ever.
The World Series ended on Wednesday as the San Francisco Giants beat the Kansas City Royals in baseball's biggest showdown.
Swing and a pop-up. Side the ball, down the line in foul ground. He's got plenty of room, and he's got it! And the Giants have won. They have won the World Series for the 3rd time in 5 years.
So, who won the World Series MVP honors? None other than the Giants pitcher Madison Bumgarner.
3 victories, most innings pitched in the postseason. Remarkable performance. Congratulations, you did the sport and the Giants proud.
Bumgarner has also been named NLCS MVP after breaking a 90-year-old record for postseason consecutive scoreless innings on the road.
In other MLB news, third baseman Alex Rodriguez of the New York Yankees is eligible to return after serving his one-year suspension for performance-enhancing drug use. Last year, Anthony Bosch, the founder of Biogenesis, admitted on 60 Minutes that he had personally injected A-Rod with performance-enhancing drugs and was paid $12,000 a month for it. Moral of the story, cheaters never prosper. Be like Bumgarner, whose hard work and strong results earned him MVP recognition.